Therefore, this is what the Lord of armies says concerning the prophets. I'm about to feed them wormwood and give them poisoned water to drink. Far from them, prophets of Jerusalem, ungodliness has spread throughout the land. This is what the Lord of armies says. Do not listen to the words of these prophets and that prophesy to you. They are deluding you. They speak visions from their own minds, not from the Lord's mouth. They keep on saying to those who despise me, the Lord has spoken. You will have peace. They have said to everyone who follows the stubbornness of his heart. No harm will come to you. For who has stood in this counsel of the Lord to see in her words? Who has paid attention to his words and obeyed? Look, a storm from the Lord. Wrath is gone out, a whirling storm. It will whirl around the heads of the wicked. The Lord's anger will not turn away until he has completely fulfilled the purpose of his heart. In time to come, you will understand it clearly. I did not send out these prophets, yet they ran. I did not speak to them, yet they prophesied. If they had really stood in my counsel, they would have enabled my people to hear my words, and they would have turned them from their evil ways and their evil deeds. Am I a God who is only near? This is the Lord's declaration, and not a God who is far away. Can a person hide in secret places where I cannot see them? The Lord's declaration, do I not fill the heavens and the earth? I have heard what the prophets who prophesy lies in my name have said. I had a dream, I had a dream. How long will this continue in the minds of the prophets, prophesying lies and prophets of the deceit of their own minds? This is talking about the prophet of Baal, because the spirit of truth, the visions and dreams I had and what the Lord revealed to me will go against all the prophets of Baal. The remnant's not defiled with the apostate woman representing churches. The apostate woman is the lady of the kingdom spoken of in Isaiah, the whore of Babylon or Tower of Babel. These are your denominations that operate in the spirit of confusion, where people don't know which one to worship. There's only one Messiah. God is not the author of all that confusion. Through their dreams that they tell one another, they plan to cause my people to forget my name as their fathers forgot my name. Through Baal worship, the prophet who has only a dream should recount the dream, but the one who has my word should speak my words. For what is a straw compared to grain? Is not my word like fire? These are the consuming fires that come out of the true prophet's mouth. The irrefutable truth that will be lined up with doctrine. There will be no discrepancies. You can grab a book and read it yourself. Study and show yourself approved. And I, like a hammer that pulverizes rock, therefore take note. I am against these prophets who steal my words from each other. I'm against the prophets who use their own tongues to make a declaration. I am against those who prophesy false dreams, telling them and leading my people astray with their reckless lies. It was not I who sent or commanded them, and they are of no benefit at all to any people. Now, when you see these people or a prophet or a priest ask you, what is the burden of the Lord? You respond to them, what is the burden? I will throw you away. As for the prophets, priests, or people who say the burden, I will punish the man in this household. This is what each man is to say to his friend or his brother. What has the Lord spoken? The burden of the Lord, for each man's word becomes his burden. Everything that comes out of your mouth defiles you. Each man becomes his own burden. And you pervert the words of the living God, the Lord of armies. What has the Lord answered you? Or what has the Lord spoken? The burden of the Lord then is what? Because you have said the burden of the Lord, and I specifically told you not to say the burden of the Lord, I will forget you. I will throw you away from my presence, both you and the city that I gave you and your fathers. I will bring upon you everlasting disgrace and humiliation that will never be forgotten. After King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon, see, I watched a video the other day where it says Babylon is rising. Babylon has always been here. Babylon is the world. Remember, it's fallen and become the habitation of devils and unclean spirits. Satan, the god of this world, he is the king of Babylon. And people fall under his desolation. The officials of Judah and the craftsmen of the metalsmiths from Jerusalem had brought them to Babylon. The Lord showed me 2 baskets of figs. The word of the Lord came to me. This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. I will keep my eyes on them from their good, and will return to them to this land. I will build them up and not demolish them. I will plant them and not uproot them. I will give them a heart to know me. When I am the Lord, they will be my people, and I will be their God, because they will return to me with all their heart. Remember, the Lord always tells me, don't let them anger you. They're bad gatekeepers. They shut the heavens for themselves in their rebellion, and then they become your seducing spirit, and don't let others enter in. You can't be unequally yoked. Don't let anybody upset you. I remember the Lord said this. I have righteous anger, but I have to sit in his perfect peace in his presence. Because it's too late in the hour to get uprooted about anything. Nothing is short of mattering too much anymore. We are in the very end of ends, last days, and anger will only shut yourself out of heaven. Resentment, an unrepentant heart. Remember, Judas had a hardened heart, or, Satan dwelled in his heart through rebellion and sin, cunningness, vindictiveness, hate, trauma, pain, whatever it is. The enemy has dominion. That's why we talk of emotional and mental witchcraft. If you give someone power over your emotions and your mind, psychological warfare. Spiritual warfare is with emotions and desires of a man's heart. They control your thoughts. Psychological warfare. The two work in unison. When you have a rebellious heart like Pharaoh, you become like a sorcerer or harden your heart to people's feelings. You emotionally mental witchcraft people and play psychological warfare on people. People in Christ just don't do that. Rebellious people do. Do not become one with them. Do not. Don't harden your heart. Find it inside of you, wherever you need to get it, or find it, or search for it. And find who you really are inside. Don't let the enemy overtake you. We're created in Christ's image. We're all created for greatness. Don't give that greatness over to the enemy.